You have picked up on this a lot quicker this lifetime than in the past. So every lifetime that you have come and reincarnated and have come here to fulfill a personal mission, an evolution of the soul, you have each time progressed and learned and obtained more knowledge and skill sets. And this time around, you have awakened much quicker than you have in the past. So we have a lot more time with you, they're saying, to work with you and your evolution of your soul while you're here because you're so young. And they are saying it's time for you to show up and glow up, realize and recognize who you are at a soul level, and to thank them. Thank you. They thank you, and you need to thank them on a daily. You need to communicate with them and talk to them. They are your soul tribe. Your spirit guides are with you. They're here to help you. They are your major collaborators right now at this point on your journey, and you need to show appreciation as much as they appreciate you. This is a mutual respect. It's a love. It's a bond. You guys are bonded. You need to recognize that they're with you. Maybe you cannot see them, but you feel them. You hear them. You may hear them audibly. You may hear them within your heart, but you do hear them and you do recognize their presence, and they want to feel more included in your day-to-day. And I'm also, let me get back into my notes before moving on to any more oracle cards. I just jotted down a few things. I've been tapping into, I don't know what it's called. Is it autonomic or autonomic writing? I don't know what they call it, but where you just write. I got, not everything appears to be what it seems. So I'm just going to say what I wrote, and if it resonates to whomever. Turn back the hands of time. You have the power to manifest your timeline. You can also alter the past timelines through manifestation. Work on dream work. So then I pulled out these cards. It came out number 21, dream work, and number 33, prophecy. So they are communicating and teaching you and guiding you through imagery in your dreams. So I know we've talked about it before, but it is really important right now at this time, during this month, to, even if it's in the middle of the night when you wake up, jot down your dreams as much as you can possibly remember. I've been doing that, and it's amazing how, like, I'll jot it down in the middle of the night, and then I'll wake up the next morning and I won't remember my dream, but then I'll go to my notes and then I'll remember. So it's really important to write it down immediately, because we do forget. We'll forget quite quickly, actually. So that's important. That's funny. My camera turned off and I was going to start with more notes, but then Divine's like, no, let's go to the next card. So let me do that because I have to read from the guidebook. The next card I have out is Moon Witch, and they're saying to pull this one out now. Dark Shadows, Barnabas is coming up. Moon Witch. The guidebook says Moon Witch, manifestation. Okay, that makes sense. A dark goddess dressed in an ebony robe with a horned headdress stands between a pair of fierce wolves. Under a cloudy night sky, she summons glowing symbols that relate to the intense blue moon behind her. Manifestation takes time and will not happen overnight. For you to achieve something, you will need to believe that it can happen, and there will be steps that need to be taken. This card does not suggest that we can simply conjure up the things we wish for in seconds. Rather, it encourages us to believe that they can be accomplished through hard work and determination. If you have drawn this card, then you're being called to manifest something that is important to you. The power of belief can turn a dream into a reality, but it will only do half the job. For example, if you would like to be published, visualizing your name on the spine of a book is a great way of letting the universe know your intentions. However, your manuscript will not write itself. Let this card inspire you to actively bring your dreams into existence. So also with that, I'm being told that some of you may be having dreams of something that you would like to manifest that you never have thought about in your daily life, in your conscious mind, but in your subconscious mind, you're seeing exactly what it is that you want to achieve and manifest into reality. That's why you need to write those down. And then we have, in my notes, every story connects. We are all tools to help each other. Pretend you're a ninja. Okay, so basically it's just an example, maybe. So every single one of us that's out here right now doing channeling and reads, or working with crystals, or doing Reiki healing, or energy work, or any kind of spirituality, and helping others along their way and sharing with them the tools that could help them possibly, or even reading an oracle reading where maybe the storyline doesn't resonate with the person or the viewer listening, but there's maybe one sentence in that storyline that triggers them to go and actually have a whole entire idea off of one word or one sentence that was said. That happens to me all the time. I'll listen to a whole reading and the whole story does not apply to me whatsoever, but then someone will say one thing and then boom, like all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God. And then I start writing things down, and it takes me off into my own understanding and inner knowledge and things that maybe I needed to remember or work on. So we're all tools for each other right now. All of us have pieces of the puzzle, and we're all working in tandem, even though we may be separate. And I know social media is a huge way for all of us to get messages out to each other. And maybe none of us have even actually met each other in person yet, but I know I've met quite a few people online that I feel like a soul tie with, or a connection, or like familial, and I appreciate every single one of them out there that go on here every day and inspire faith and ideas and creativity in me. So I hope I'm doing the same as well for others. But at the end of this, I asked Divine, anything else, anything we want to end with, like a closing, So they sent out agreement and surprise. You have an agreement you made at some point on your journey. It could have been in a past life, it could have been this time around, but you either said it in a prayer, you said it out loud, you did it consciously or maybe unawareingly, but sometime down the road, you made an agreement with Divine and the universe that you were going to fulfill a purpose this time around. And they're saying surprise. Surprise, the energy I'm getting is they don't want you to have expectations, because what is going to come of all of this is greater than you could ever imagine. Don't have expectations, because the expectations that you may picture for yourself as far as what Divine can do doesn't even scratch the surface of what they're going to do for you. But they do want me to reiterate the fact that you need to work with them. Stop searching outside sources or leaning on the opinions of people around you, especially people that may not believe in what you're talking about or have not been even remotely awoken yet, because their perception is going to be skewed. It's going to be different from your perception. You need to, if you do need to talk to people that could give you an honest opinion, to reach out to people that have the same perception as you, that vibe on the same frequency as you, that have awoken, or their third eye has been awoken. People that are wayfinders, people that are truth seekers, people that won't judge you, because it's hard. I know when we have friends and family that typically we would ask them for their opinion on really anything, and then we feel like we can trust them, which we can. It's just that in this realm, the information that you put out there, and to expect a genuine, real, true, supportive response from certain people at this point, it's going to be hard, because they're not going to understand. It's not that they don't want to give you a good opinion. it's hard to give an opinion on something that you don't really understand anything about. So you want to try to lean on people that understand what you're talking about. And if you don't have anyone, lean on spirit to keep saying, trust us. Just listen to your inner voice. We won't misguide you. We will help you. So that is your energy read for the month of October. I hope it helped. I know there's so much information I had given out. I hope I didn't rush through it too fast. But anyways, have a great day. Bye.